Mission Impossible breaks Christopher Robin. Robert Redford retiring from acting. And MoviePass. What else is new? All that and more on Movie Emporium's News of the Day. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Movie Emporium's News of the Day for August 6, 2018, where we take stories from around the world, give them to you, and break them down one by one. Just a side note, just want to thank you guys all for everything you've watched in the past week. I know there's been a lot of videos, but, you know, as time goes on, you'll probably get used to them. I'm trying to work the kinks out, what works and what doesn't. So thank you so much. Anything that you guys find issues with, anything that you think needs to be improved, just let me know. I do need the feedback. I know some videos weren't as perfect as others. I'm trying to be more uniform on everything I do now. So just let me know. Like I said, comment below. All my friends, whoever watches, you know, you can email me, Facebook me, all that good stuff. So, but with that, we'll go ahead and get into the first news story, which is Mission Impossible Fallout. It's rolling into big numbers again. This weekend it had a box office gross of $35 million for number one again, which is awesome, and that would make its take at $124 million for number one. So it's on pace to beat out Rogue Nation, which is awesome. Rogue Nation was an awesome movie. It's my favorite of the series. But the fact that Fallout is doing much better, almost like Ghost Protocol type numbers, just makes it that much better for us to get another Mission Impossible movie. What they're going to do in that movie, I have no idea, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But the other numbers were, for number 5, it was The Equalizer 2, holding strong with $8.8 million for $79 million gross total. The next one was Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, which is at $9 million for $91 million gross total. So it's almost at $100 million. Not as good as the first one, but, you know, Mamma Mia, so it'll still make $100 million and it'll still do well. Number 2 was The Spy Who Dumped Me, which is actually a pretty decent film. It made about $12.35 million this weekend. That's kind of awesome, you know, for a movie like that. You know, it has Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon in it. It's definitely worth seeing. I definitely recommend it. It's a new movie. It should do well, about $50 to $70 million. So hopefully, you know, we'll see how that goes. But the next one was, for number 2, was, of course, Disney's Christopher Robin, which I really enjoyed, but it made about $25 million, which won't put it about $100 million, maybe. We'll see. Maybe that surprise hit this summer. But like I said, it's definitely a good movie to go see. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, you get past the first half hour. But, you know, I have video reviews of all those 2 movies with Spy Who Dumped Me and Christopher Robin, so definitely check those out. And of course, The Darkest Mind, I think, did like $8 million or $5 million or whatever I'm reading on Box Office Mojo. So, yeah, you know, not a good movie. It shows. It bombed. It's over. Move on. But on top of that, on top of the movie breakdown for box office, it's really cool to see that Black Panther finally hit over $700 million. I thought the movie had already left theaters already because it's been on DVD and Blu-ray for quite a while now. But I guess with those second-run theaters and whatnot, it still, you know, holds steady. They sometimes leave movies longer than the DVD Blu-ray release. So it's really cool. Black Panther has been one of those behemoth movies that no one really saw coming outside when they saw the trailers. You know, it made more than Avengers Infinity War, which is insane. But it's really nice to see that it finally hit $700 million, which not very many films have done. Not many I don't even think any Marvel films have done. So, you know, congratulations to Marvel. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler. Congratulations to everyone who worked on Black Panther. I can't wait to see what you do next. It was a good movie. Congratulations. So the next news story is Robert Redford, the great Robert Redford, has finally decided he's retiring from acting. The man's been in the business for 50 to 60 years now. He's done everything he can do. He has a new movie coming out called The Old Man and the Gun, which I'm really looking forward to. The fact that he's retiring is not surprising. He's getting up in age. He probably wants to live out his days, you know, doing what he does. Will we see him in another film at some point? Probably, maybe. But the fact that he's leaving, retiring, I want to say thank you for everything you've done, Robert Redford. You know, having my grandmother who has connections with him kind of makes it cool in my point of view. But you can't deny what he's done. Everything from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, to Rue Baker, to Last Castle, anything he's done. I know those aren't like the best films. I'm having trouble remember everything he's done, but the guy is so talented and has done so much for the acting community and the movie film industry. I mean, look at Sundance, for instance. I mean, that is the hodgepodge for indie filmmaking. I mean, that's where Clerks got started. That's where Robert Rodriguez got started. That's where the Coen brothers got started, with putting their films out there. So, Robert Redford, I wish you the best. I hope you come back, but if you don't, good luck to you. We'll miss you, and we'll see you some point in the future. So good luck and happy retirement. So the next news story is The Flash, the movie in the DCEU, which I've been really excited for, but it's gone through so many directors, so many writers, so much in this and that. It's finally kind of locked down a release date. It is now said that on February of 2019, The Flash will finally go into production. We'll see it when we believe it. But it's cool to see because I really like Ezra Miller as the Flash. I think he's really fun, funny. I think he's exciting. I think he does a good job with what he had in the movie, which was not a whole lot, but he added that humorous tone to the movie. And if they could do something similar with that with the movie, unlike the TV show, which went from really nice and fun and light to like dark and just boring, I just stopped watching because I couldn't handle it anymore. We'll see what happens. I hope it goes into production. I hope whoever they have it directing it or writing can somehow connect and get this movie working. Because if they do like a Flashpoint or something like that, they can reset everything. And maybe DC and Warner Brothers will have just better control of their movie universe. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Aquaman. I don't care what any of you guys say. I think Aquaman looks fun. I think it looks good. I think Jason Momoa actually looks like a good Aquaman, even though he's not like the comics. But sometimes changing things can make it better, and that's what I feel like with the Flash. Yeah, I know you guys like Grant Gustinson, and I do too as a Flash. But I think Ezra Miller is going to do a fine job in his own movie. So we'll see what happens. So I'm really looking forward to it. But from there, February 2019. So. And the next news story is Edward James Olmos, unfortunately, was cut from The Predator. He was apparently supposed to star a general, a 4-star general or something like that. Now, with movies these days, the way they always worked is sometimes a character doesn't fit into the pacing of a movie. Would say the movie has to be under 2 hours, and he just doesn't fit in the plot of the movie that they're trying to put out. They gets cut. I think it happened in Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Mary Jane Watson. Shailene Woodley was supposed to play that character, and I think she got cut out. I think it was Shailene Woodley. Don't quote me on that. I'll double check it and whatnot. But it's sad to see because I love Edward James Olmos. You remember him from Battlestar Galactica. He's a fun actor. He would have brought a lot of fun to the movie, but hopefully it'll be like an extended cut or deleted scene. So we'll see. Shane Black, please. If you have the, of course you have the footage, please, if you have it, put in the deleted scenes or something. I want to see what he did with the movie. So, that's what it is. So, but our last news story, I'm sorry guys, but we have to talk about it. It was reported today that MoviePass has once again changed their stuff, changed their policies. Now, not only so the good news is they're going back to $10 a month instead of $15 a month. Apparently, people complained enough, and it wasn't viable. But they're going back to their old model of for the $9 a month. You get to see 3 movies a month for $9. So $3 a movie, which is still a decent deal. But unlike something like A-List, MoviePass is basically only allowing you 3 movies a month, and they may still implement the whole you can't see the new movie within the 2-week period. This sucks. To be honest with you guys. Please, if you have MoviePass, get out. Go do something. Go join Cinemark's plan. At least they give you deals. Yeah, they're going to give you a $5 discount MoviePasses on tickets after the 3 movies a month. But just think about this. And I know I keep saying about A-List, but keep thinking about this. A-List gives you the opportunity to see 12 movies a month. They give you the Stubs program as well on top of that. For $20 a month. If you have an AMC, If you have any type of AMC, get that pass. If you have the reserved seating, get that pass. Even if you have Cinemarks near you, get that pass, because for only $8, you get all these deals. You only get one movie ticket a month, but it's a good deal. MoviePass is not going to last. They've shown they're not going to last. They've changed their policies several times in just 2 weeks. They've gone from everything blackouts to you can't see the movie for 2 weeks to we're going to raise the prices to $15 to surge pricing, all that garbage. They're doing this because they're desperate, they have no money, and they're going to find a way to screw you over. They're probably, if they had their way, they'd go down to one movie, but they feel like 3 movies is enough. So take that for what it's worth. I don't like it. I think MoviePass is a scumbag company. I think their CEO is a scumbag. He says some stuff that's really scummy in this letter that they had. But MoviePass, you guys are the worst. You're worse than some companies I know because you're not honest with your people. Not honest at all. So, and with that, I'm going to leave that short because it says itself. I'll leave the description, of course. But that's it on our movie news of the day. If you like what you see, of course, like I said, beginning, subscribe to YouTube, Audio Boom, Facebook, Twitter. Tell us how we're doing. Comment below. Like I said, we have all the videos in YouTube. I just posted 3 videos over the weekend of Christopher Robin, of The Darkest Mind, and of The Spy Who Dumped Me. And of course, I did a fan-made trailer. And there's also another trailer I think I'm going to do today, which is Iron Sky 2. The first one wasn't good, but this one has dinosaurs in it, which I'm all for that. So, but with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and head out. And I want to thank you so much for joining me in this journey that I've done so far. And we'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Movie News of the Day. But otherwise, we'll see you guys later. Peace.